We're now standing inside the Arthur Miller Theater. And this summer, the world premiere of My Other Voice is going to be on this stage August 15th for 3 weeks. Now, this was the first stage I ever performed on at Michigan, and also the last before I was diagnosed with cancer.
About my senior year of college, I started having these vocal issues. And I'd be laying down in bed and I'd start having these attacks where I couldn't breathe at all. On April 17th, I was diagnosed with lymphoma cancer, type B cell, non-Hodgkin's.
And that's where my journey began. I looked a little different then, huh? My name is Alex Kipp, and I'm the writer of My Other Voice. And My Other Voice is a brand new play, a hopeful, inspirational play for the cancer community and also just for anyone in general.
Not just a story of someone with cancer, but a story of someone who thinks that they are one thing and they discover through losing that one thing or through the feeling that they might lose that one thing, that they are much more than they ever thought they were.
And we really are so much more than we think. And it's time for that message to be heard. The young adult cancer community is the only community that hasn't seen improvements in the survival rate, and it's time for that to change. Now, we've got a mission to raise $10,000 to make the curtain come up on August 15th, and you can be a part of it. You can check out our perks on the side. We've got some awesome perks for you guys. Also, you can see where all the money's going to if you just scroll down a little bit. So, how did we get here to the Arthur Miller Theater, and what is this show really all about?
As actor and playwright, bringing a message sure to get a standing ovation. A 2006 graduate of Gahanna High School, Alex Kipp had a brilliant voice. In his last year in the highly acclaimed University of Michigan musical theater program, he was ticketed for Broadway. But during his final semester, a persistent cough led to a collapse of his voice. Breathing problems as well led to tests. A mass on his vocal fold was found and a grim diagnosis.
You have cancer.
His classmates went on to New York. Alex made a very different journey, a prolonged battle with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. His voice all but gone, the battle long, but the treatments worked. His cancer in remission.
Now, I was told that I had a 15 to 30% chance of survival, but I beat the odds. And now you can help me beat the odds by getting this play up here in the Arthur Miller. I promised myself in the hospital that I was going to be a voice for the cause in some way and show the world that there is hope no matter what you're going through. And that's when I got to New York.
Got to New York 8 months ago, where he was cast and directed in a play by Laura Creeth. The two soon began a collaboration on Alex's autobiographical play, My Other Voice.
We learned so much from that stage reading in Columbus. We've had 4 table readings in New York with Broadway stars, casting directors, Broadway writers. We even had a soap star read once. And my director, Ari, and I are so excited to bring this from New York back here to Ann Arbor, where it all began, for its world premiere. But it doesn't end there. We have plans of bringing it further. We have plans of developing it in hospitals, bringing it back to New York City, but it all starts here. If you don't have the money, if you can't contribute, that's okay. Spread the word. Facebook, Twitter, email, wherever. Talk to your neighbor, talk to your dog. I don't care. Just get the word out, okay? Be a voice for this show. Make it happen. We all have a voice. Now let's make it heard.